that there. Excuse me 1 second. Let me make sure I line this up. Ooh, there it is. All right. Thank you all for taking the time to come on. Please, as you come on, if you're on TikTok, please tap the screen for me. It will help us to reach our goal as it relates to the live. And when we do lives on TikTok, those of you all who are sending gifts, those of you all who are tapping the screen, getting the likes up, we like to try to get up to 1,000 every time we go live. Last time you all were very gracious, got us to 2.5K. I really, really appreciate that. Let's see, can we do the same thing tonight? But most of you all know that whatever little money that you give, gifts that you give, that translates into dollars and cents on TikTok. I always try to find a way to get that money back to the people. Since I've been monetized on TikTok, I have never taken that money for myself. I always try to share it with somebody else. So I want to thank you all for coming on. Please make sure that you tap the screen. Let's get us up to 1,000 likes. I'm going to go on to a Facebook platform and kind of tag some people over here. So you all, if you will, please be patient with me. As I get some of my people in here. My people. When I say my people, there are so many people that have been very supportive of me, particularly over the last 3 years, as I have been building my program. So I tagged a few people. Y'all make sure you share that live for me. TikTok is already starting to get the likes up. Appreciate you all. As you're in the chat, please let me know what city and state you're from. If you already have a dog, let me know what breed you got. If you're interested in a Rockwell or Cane Corso, I'm here to have that discussion with you. Earlier, we did make a post talking about some of the things we're trying to do going into 2026. And I would say at the onset that we are doing something that we have never did in the 13 years that we've been in operation. We have never did this. So if you're on here, if you're tuned in, I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. And if you're looking for a puppy, particularly a Rockwell or Cane Corso, I think that I will say some things today that will make you kind of get up off of your hind side and make your personal dream to have an awesome puppy a reality. Okay, so I'll tell you what inspired me to do this particular live. There's always something that moves, that motivates me to do what I do. So today, unexpectedly, I went out to clean and to feed, and Jeffy Von Radula House is in heat. She is a female that has cleared some health tests. JLPP, hips and elbows are clear. She has produced a litter. In fact, I imported her from Serbia to the United States pregnant. The reason why I chose her, when you're sitting across seas, there's all of these different kennels that you can pick from. But the Radula House line is a line that I have come to respect, come to admire. And I have another female, Lollipop, who is from that line. She is pregnant. This is probably going to be her next to the last litter that she would have here. I bred her because I needed a female with that uh, with her genetics and blood. So we did breed her, and as I said, her half sister is in heat now. She is going to be bred to Antoine de Mello. Antoine de Mello is a son of Tina Arpindum line and the uh, world vice junior world champion TK Notorious Big. So we're breeding them two. Both Jaffe and Lollipop is about 64 centimeters. So they are big to be females, and we are expecting nice litters from them. What I want to try to do, want to make an attempt to do, is to, as we close out 2025, going to 2026, I want to try to make some puppies, both Rockwellers and Cane Corsos, available to people who have been wanting a puppy and who have looked at the prices and have said, I really want a puppy, but the price is the hang up. And I tell you, my first Cane Corso, I bought from a guy named David Suggs here in Arkansas, and I got a really, really sweet deal on that on that puppy. I think that was 2012, maybe 13. And I got a really nice deal on that puppy. That man put that puppy in my hand, zero down, and gave me the contract where I could pay that puppy out over a few months. I think it was 3 or 4 month period of time. And I got so anxious and so excited as I was making my payments that I started to double up on those payments. Went ahead and purchased that puppy. Got the papers. Started doing training with the puppy at K9 Experience. And so that was the beginning of me really falling in love with the Cane Corso breed. So I always reflect over me getting my first nice quality Cane Corso, and I've always used that as a base for me setting my prices. Trying to make sure that those who don't have a whole lot of money is able to get a nice quality puppy. Extending what a person extended to me, that grace, and that's what I'm attempting to do in this live. So let me give you an announcement. There's a few litters that we are anticipating. Some of these have already been confirmed. Others have not. I will tell you, Hitman and Lollipop, that litter is confirmed. I can't give an exact date. Because for some reason, and I always write this stuff down, for some reason, I didn't get it down. I didn't write it down. But I can tell you, based upon the ultrasound we did, that she is close to giving birth. Maybe another 10 days or so. We can see the spinal cord. We can see the heart, real nice size heart. And so she's going to give birth soon. I have reserved the first pick female for myself, and everything else is open. Okay, that will be one of the puppies that we will show in the show ring in 2026. So those puppies are open. Ghana, who is our young male Cane Corso, we got him from Joe Church of NWA Cane Corsos. Very, very nice. He's doing very nice in the show ring. He has 4 points toward his champion title. He is just an awesome dog. Very good temperament. good with children, good with other dogs. We have used him a few times. He just turned 12 months on the 8th. We did move forward, and those of you all who know me, I use my males young. I use them young for a reason. But we used him at 11 months, and over the last 30 days, he has been bred to 3 different females. So we're expecting a litter from him off of Harley. There's a female. Harley is ICCF registered, so I just want you to know that she is ICCF registered. She has produced a litter. I'm getting good reports from those puppies. I think I got one bad report in terms of this guy who was driving the truck. The dog is not guarding for him in that truck the way that he would like. And there's reasons for that. We'll talk about that in a minute. There's reasons why that can happen. She's had a litter. I've been really impressed with her puppies. I kind of kicked myself in the butt that I did not keep a puppy out for her myself. So Harley, and then there is Nadia. This is Quincy Lee's Cane Corso that he purchased from Cesar Emerson. And if you know, I have brought some certain males here to my kennel from Cesar Emerson's line. I don't know whether he realized it, but he has bred long enough. He's did some line breeding, and he has his own bloodline, whether he realized it or not. I am very fond of his dogs, and so this female, I'm getting, depending on how many puppies she have, 3 puppies, and those puppies will be open to the public. Then, of course, Ghana has tied with Alonzo, which is the red Cane Corso female. Very nice drive that I got from DJ Brock out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Her bloodline goes back to Pride Rock Kennel in Serbia. They have produced 42 champions, national, international champions, known around the world. They have sperm off of their dogs from around the world. So she is an offspring of Valhalla. And Valhalla, I think, is 10, 11 years old. He's still here with us now. And we just got our last litter off of him. We won't breed him again. We got our last litter off of him with that female, Freedom. Then we have Bishop Von House Mizan Rockweller. He is he is the one Rockweller that I personally have a lot of stock in. I have shown him in front of at least 4 or 5 different judges. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a few different judges, 4 or 5. And he has his hips and elbows certified, the highest score you can get in Germany. And we're going to run he already has his DNA, but we're going to do a plus health on him. And he is from a TK line breeding, top and bottom. Okay. His father is TK Amazon, the only dog in the United States history to win the ARC twice. He won it in 2023. He won it in 2025. I have seen this dog in the ring. Very nice. He's a nice dog. He does very well in terms of his achievements in the United States. Multi-champion, has been to multiple countries, have competed against dogs from around the world, and has been very, very successful. So his son, Bishop, is here with us, and we bred him with Gabby Kick Power. Now, Gabby Kick Power does have some Timotor in her. She's kind of heavy on Timotor. However, and I have posted pictures of her. You could type her name in the search bar if you're on Facebook or TikTok. That's Gabby, Gabby, Kick, Kick, Power, Power. ER. You can look at her. She does not have the traditional phenotype of the Temperature line. And that's why she's here. This is why we kept her. This is why we're breeding her. Okay. Her last puppies were by the late, may rest in peace, TK, Bad Boy, multi-international champ. Did very, very well around the world. I was fond of him because I had multiple litters by him by shipping females to the United States who were already pregnant by him. Out of each one of those litters, I was always able to get dogs that can go in the show ring and really, really hold their own. I'll run down to you just a few examples. Venom Van House Tamo, who is the dog that so many people feared in the single show ring in terms of competition. He was coming in, he was shutting the whole show down. That's a son of Bad Boy. Also, Mia, who is here with me now, we went and got her out of Mark Tree, Arkansas, this past weekend. She was V2 out of her, and first time stepping into the ring, V2 out of a class of 12 females. Very, very nice structure, very nice drive, very nice temperament. The type of Rottweiler you can take and go the show way, the companion way, the search and rescue way, working, whatever you want to do. She brings it. She brings everything to the table that needs to be brought to the table. And she is HE certified free. So just to mention some of the dogs by Bad Boy. Now, Bishop has very similar pedigree to Bad Boy. Amazon does, who is his father. And then, of course, his mother is TK Simba. And TK Simba is a Bad Boy daughter. So he is line bred. And let me explain to you. I think then now is a good time to explain to you what I'm attempting to do. Okay, so you have a lot of breeders around the country. They do not give people their direction. They do not guide people and give people a comprehensive understanding of the way their program is moving. And when they don't do that, if somebody's coming behind them to pull from their lines to breed, it can be difficult for them to produce dogs that meet the standard in terms of the 7 structural traits, and also are consistent with what that line produces. So Bishop being line bred, very, very important. I think Bad Boy being line bred, very important. When we get those puppies off of Gabby, I promise you, you're gonna see some very, very, very nice puppies. Okay, very nice bodies, good signature head type. I did post some of the puppies that 2 of the puppies that we got off the previous litter from Bad Boy. Very nice. We had people flying to Arkansas and got those puppies. So, and then of course the last. I told you about Jaffe being a heat, and we're breeding her to Antoine DeMello. And Antoine DeMello is the son of TK, Notorious Big. I have never seen him in person. However, I have seen videos of him. I've seen some of his offspring. And I think Anthony Forte, maybe 12 months ago, used him in order to produce that dog Flip. And I got a chance to see Flip over the weekend when we was in Mark Tree with Aaron Hamilton. Pictures, videos do not do him justice. You got to see that dog in person. Very, very nice. So let's talk about what this process should look like for those who are interested in puppies. And if you're interested in a puppy, please let me know. And if you have questions, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for questions. I know a lot of breeders run, duck, and dodge and hide. They want to sell you a puppy, but they don't want to answer the critical questions because many of them do not have answers. But I'm here to answer any questions that you might have. So let me explain to you what I want to do. With each one of these litters, there's 6 different litters. I'm working with our sister kennel out of Jacksonville. And we have a sister kennel here in Pine Bluff. It's 3 different kennels that are working together. And I'm being allowed to somewhat take the lead on some things. So let me explain to you what I want to do. I want to reserve the first 2 puppies from each one of these litters. So there's going to be a male and a female that I'm going to pull at 6 weeks old. They will be, the litter will have its evaluation at 6 weeks old. We usually start our evaluation at 5 weeks. We do an evaluation at 5 weeks. We do evaluation at 6 weeks, at which time people usually start picking out their puppy. And then we do an evaluation at 7 weeks, right as we get ready to let the puppies go home. Those evaluations are always critical because even though the goal is to produce a litter that is consistent, not only in terms of geno and phenotype, but also in terms of what the temperament is, okay? You can have the same geno, same phenotype, temperament could be different, okay? So that's when we do the evaluation. And you usually we ask people to start to be patient. We're going to be posting pictures. We're going to be posting videos, and just be patient. And you'll get a chance to pick your puppy in the picking order that you have. And the picking order is simple. Let's say that you want a puppy off of Hitman and Lollipop. You usually reach out to us. You give us your email address. We send you a contract. Once you fill out that contract, you send that contract in. You pay your deposit. That's how you establish your picking order. So let's say I got the first pick, male and female. Second pick is open. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, so forth and so on. So if the person sends me a deposit, does a contract, they send their deposit, and they wanted a male, they would get the second pick. It means that 6 weeks, I'll pick my puppy, then they'll pick their puppy, and then the next person who has their deposit in will be allowed to pick their puppy, whether it's a male or female, so forth and so on. That is important. Let me tell you why I think it's important, why it's important for me. Is because every puppy in the litter is not the same. You can look and you can study a litter, and there are certain puppies in the litter that will do better in companion homes or just in families. There are certain dogs that are very strong psychologically, okay? And with a working breed, when you're dealing with a working breed that's strong psychologically in terms of its drive, whether it's food drive, ball drive, prey drive, whatever, everybody don't need that type of puppy. Okay, that type of puppy can get out of hand and can run over somebody who does not have a strong arm. Okay, or somebody who does not really know how to deal with a working breed. So usually those dogs like that go to somebody who is more experienced. Maybe somebody they don't just want a pet. They want a personal protection dog. They want a guard dog. That'd be a great dog for them, okay? The person that said, hey, I like the Rockwell, I like the Corso, I'm an older couple, it's me and my wife, or I just got a divorce, or it's an elderly couple. They need a dog that's going to be kind of laid back, come sit on the couch and watch TV with them. They're going to get a different dog from the person that wanted that dog that's going to It's a big difference. Okay. So when you have that picking order, you are able to get the specific puppy that you need for your needs out of the litter before anybody else pick over it. That's why that picking order is important. Okay. You don't want to be the person that say, hey, I'm trying to get a personal protection dog, a guard dog. And then you got this dog that's real chill, real laid back. He don't want no smoke. He just want to chill. That dog is not going to fit the bill for what you need. It's just not. Okay. Some people become dissatisfied when they purchase a puppy because they're purchasing a puppy strictly based upon the color. Or they're purchasing a puppy because, oh, this is the first puppy that came to me. Oh, he's so cute. But they want a personal protection dog. So that little cute dog that was the first dog that came to you might not necessarily be the best dog to be a protection dog for you, your family, or your property. Okay? So I always say, if you're dealing with an experienced or knowledgeable breeder that really know their stuff, they done did their homework, they ain't just out here selling puppies, they're going to be able to know how to do an evaluation to get you the best puppy for what you need it for. But you're going to have to be able to communicate what you need. Am I making sense? So if you're going to breed if you're going to let this puppy grow and you're going to breed that puppy, whoever you're purchasing from, they need to know this person is looking for a male or female that they can actually breed down the road. If you're going to get a dog and you're going to show, I want to take this dog to Secret shows. I want to take this dog to AKC shows. That breeder needs to know that, so that breeder can pick you out and help you find a puppy that's going to meet the expectations, the qualifications for getting in the show and doing what they need to do in the show to excel. If you're saying, hey, I'm a sport guy, I want to do schützen, I want to be able to take my dog and I want to do tracking, because maybe I got friends that hunt, we lose our deer, and we want to be able to take that dog and track those deer down. Or we want to be able to do obedience with the dog. Okay, I want a dog that's obedience trained, or I want a dog that is can do personal protection sport or personal protection. That breeder needs to know that, because too often what I see happening is people will go to a breeder, they make a purchase, they're not making a purchase with what their purpose is in mind, and then they get down the road 6 months, a year, year and a half, 2 years, and now they're dissatisfied with their purchase. The purchase must be purchased with purpose. Okay? Man, y'all done got me up to 2K already on TikTok. See, that's why I rock with y'all. Facebook, I don't know. Y'all probably 4, 5 of y'all in here. Y'all ain't shared the line. Y'all ain't did nothing. My people over here on TikTok, they rock with me. They gonna show me love every time I come on here. They gonna run me up to 2K, 3K, 4K. They gonna make me go viral. I got one video where I done hit 750,000 views on it. TikTok is taking care of Brother Muhammad. They putting work in, and I appreciate y'all. Facebook, y'all got to come on with it. Now, I just got on TikTok, about a year ago, 2 years ago, and TikTok kicking y'all ass. I'm just going to be honest with you. As far as my supporters, TikTok is kicking Facebook ass 24/7, 365. So y'all got to come on with it. So here's what I want to do with these litters. I got 6 litters that I'm anticipating. I already said we've already confirmed 1. I'm going to be moving quick. We should be able to confirm a Corso litter tomorrow. Quincy has a vet appointment at 3:30. I see Mary is on here. She's our vet tech. We depend on here in Pine Bluff. And they're going to be looking at that dog tomorrow to tell me whether that dog is pregnant. If she is pregnant, we will make an announcement on TikTok and Facebook, okay? Remember, I get 3 puppies off of that litter. If he don't have that many puppies, I'm not going to take all his puppies. I'll get 1 or 2. But whatever I get, it's likely going to be available to the public. Okay. So as I look at these litters, here's what I want to do. If you do not intend to breed the dog that you're going to get, if you're saying you got it made up in your mind, I'm not going to breed, I don't want to breed the dog, I just want a companion. I want a personal protection dog. I want a dog to protect my property. I want a dog that I could train to look over my sheep, my goat, my cows, my whatever. And you're not going to breed that dog. I want to take what my original price would be. What my original price would be. And I'm going to cut that price in half for you. So you all know the last litter of Rotties I sent out, they were lion bred, very nice, very consistent and tight, very consistent in temperament. And I sold those puppies for $2,500. Okay. A steal in terms of what other people are doing in the country. Okay. Remember we talked about those kennels a few weeks ago when I made this statement, and everybody went crazy around the country on podcasts talking about the statements I made. And I said, you ain't got to pay $5,500, $6,500 for a puppy. You don't. A Rockwell County Corso, you don't have to pay that much. And I gave numerous examples. And those people that had been fleecing people, I took my switch and I held them up by the hand. And this is what I did for y'all. I spanked their ass. Because a puppy don't have to cost that much to be quality. Quality puppy does not have to cost $5,500, $6,500. It don't. In Arkansas, we producing some of the best in the country. And you ain't got to pay $5,500, $6,500 to get it. That's what they don't want you to know. Facts. So I want to split what the price would be. I split it in half to make sure you get a good quality puppy. And I'm telling you, with all of these Rottweilers, and I'm going to be transparent, be very honest with you, with every Rottweiler that is on this list, and I got 6 Rottweilers here, they have some genetic health test that they have cleared. Okay. If you look at the first litter, which is Hitman times Lollipop, Lollipop is the female that has the most health tests of any female at my kennel. Hips, elbows, heart, eyes, JLPP, you name it, she got it. Okay. So really, if you look at what the market is like in the United States, you got people selling puppies for $5,500, $6,500. They don't have no health tests on their puppies, on their parents. None at all. And they getting $5,500, $6,500. And I'm being told that some of them have waiting lists. They charging you $1,000 just to get on the waiting list, and you don't know when you're going to get the puppy. And they don't have what I have in terms of genetic health tests that are cleared. Hitman has genetic health test cleared, hips, elbows, JLPP, but he also has a SE on him. He has a standard evaluation, and he passed his SE the first time he went up for it. Okay? If he has an SE, what does that mean? That means he has did a standard evaluation, which includes the temperament test. Yes. Which is very, very important when we deal with working breeds and we deal with putting working breeds in people's homes who may even have children. Okay? Okay, Marlette, I see you on here. Good. Y'all make sure y'all share the live for me, please. Share. So, you know, that litter is a really special litter to me because I told you all I like these lines. I'm running on the Rottweiler. I'm running 3 different lines. All 3 of these different lines is from Serbia. Okay? I'll give them to you. There's TK here. There's Radula House. And there is a little temperature, but it's not extreme. Okay. The female I'm using, she does not have any issues with her tail. Okay. Her tail is not infused. It's not kinked over. She does not have a bad bite. She does have a scissor bite. She has pads, hips, and elbows. Her body is like a tank, and her skull to muzzle ratio is 60-40. So I've taken a dog that I would consider, in terms of the conformation, the best that I have seen in Arkansas in terms of what that line produced. If somebody has something better, I would love to see it. Okay, post it on my page, inbox it to me. But I think as it relates to that line, that I may have the best female in the state of Arkansas, based on confirmation. Somebody have something different, I would really, really love to see it. But I'm saying I have the best. And if you have something that supersedes what Gabby Kick Power bring to the table, please let us know. We need to know. All right. As it relates to Hitman, there is only a handful of Rockwellers in the state of Arkansas that shows in Seegers and that has what he has. I'm in the top 5 kennels when it comes to the Rockwell in the state. I am nominated for the 2025 best kennel in the state of Arkansas. So, we are doing some revamping with our Corsos. I think I've explained that. We're not at a point where we have to totally do away with the stock that we have. But once again, we are making some changes. This is why we brought Gunner in. And this is why we brought Gunner in. This is why we're showing him, we're health testing him. We're doing a lot with him that we haven't done previously with Corsos, because we are revamping our Corsos. You're going to see more consistency. You're going to see line breeding. And I'm sorry, but this is it for those who want to get really, really nice puppies at a cheap price. This is it, because once we start line breeding, and we produce that first litter, and that litter is consistent, has everything that it's supposed to have, those line breeding litters go up. They go up. And we got some stuff out there. We got Mill, Tassie, we got Stony. All of them are TK line. And really, if you think about Mill, her mother was Cleo. Cleo was a direct daughter of Eminem von Haus-Everstein. So these are consistent dogs that's not going to have skin hanging everywhere, real clean face, nice scissor bite. If you want to work the dog, you don't have to worry about the undeveloped teeth, the missing P1s, P2s. You don't have to worry about all of that. So I will make those after the first pick, male and female of these litters, I will make them available half price. The only exception is if you're going to get a Corso, you have to do the little extra to get the ears cropped, because we want every puppy that leaves here as a Corso to have his ears cropped. So you'll pay that little small percentage to get that puppy ear cropped. But otherwise, you're not paying a whole lot of money. Now, I will tell you this. You're not breeding, you're not showing, there's no reason for you to get full registration papers. So I don't even have a problem giving you the papers. I'll sign the papers over to you. Limited registration. And so when you do limited registration with ICCF or AKC, and let's say you do limited registration, I give you this real nice deal, this cheap price, and you get down the road and it's a year down the road, your dog is a year old, and you say, well, Muhammad, I'm looking at this dog, he's really nice, I'm going to want to breed him or her. or I'm going to want to show them in Seegers or whatever the case is. Either way it go, I need the full registration papers. I'm going to say, show me what you got. You show me what you got. However, I did this, I ran this test, I did that. We're gonna have a way for you to get full registration on those dogs. You have to pay that little extra that you didn't pay, because remember, you're getting this dog at half price. You have to pay the little extra, but remember, you done made up your mind at this point that either you're gonna show the dog, which means you're going in a totally different direction from what you initially told me, or you're going to breed the dog, which means you're going to make some money off the dog. You're really going to make some money off the dog. So then you come back to me and I do the paperwork. I send it to the AKC. I send it to ICCF, and then they lift those restrictions off of your registration. You have to go in whatever direction you want to go in. So I'm saying I'll make them available to you at half price, limited registration. Okay. Everybody understand what I'm saying? Any questions? Any questions? Y'all got me at 2.9K. Come on. Hit it 100 times, man. Get me to 3K over there on TikTok. Get me to 3K. And I ain't got no whole lot of people in the chat, but they give me where I need to go. And then I could pull this video down. I'll be able to pull this video down and then share it down the road. So y'all get me up there, all right? Any questions or comments? Any questions? TikTok. I got to get ready to get out of here. Any questions? I came home today and I made some smothered potatoes. Just took those potatoes, cut them up, sliced them up. Y'all know I'm trying to get away from that grease and sugar. So I took and put me some olive oil in it, sliced me some onion in it. And I did what my mama used to call smothered potatoes. Put me some chicken in the oven, seasoned with the bell peppers and all of that. And then I made me a pot of green beans. So I done ate. I'm kind of full. I got this little water to drink. I'll get me a shower, get in the bed, and wait on y'all to contact me and say, hey, man, I need a puppy. Okay? What you got? And I do have a few puppies now. I got 3 female Corsos. Ears are already cropped, standing up. Tail already docked. They have had 2 vaccinations. So they only need 2 more vaccinations. We did 2 of them, 5 and 1. And then I have 2 Rotties that are 6 weeks going on 7 weeks. Very nice. And they are TK line. And it's TK line top and bottom because the mama is Coco Funhouse Mizan. So that is the daughter of TK Amazon and TK Simba. And then on the south side, it is Cash Funhouse Mizan, who is a son of Sultan Funhouse Mizan. What is this? What is the mother name? Her name is Gypsy Smith. Gypsy Smith is a direct daughter of Sheba. I'm trying to think of the crazy name I had with this dog. Rest in peace. Sheba Binti House. So she came from the House line out of Missouri, and her name is Sheba, and Binti means the daughter of. Binti is daughter of, Eben is son of. So it's Sheba Binti House. Okay. So yeah, and you know, I work with this guy Terry out of where is he out of? Terry is out of some little town by Little Rock. I can't think of the name of the little town now. I can't think of the name of the town. But I work with him. We produced a few litters. Very, very nice puppies. Very, very nice puppies. I wish he would have showed some of those puppies, and he never did. I got my guy Aaron Hamilton on the line, who has a very nice litter on the ground. We went to visit him in Mark Tree on Saturday. Very proud of what he's doing at his kennel. Not going fast, going slow, getting the right stuff. He's breeding all German lines. He let some stuff go that wasn't to his liking. Didn't even make any money off of it. Just let it go because it wasn't the direction he wanted to go in. He lost some money, some time, and some effort in doing that, but he want to make sure that he gets you all the best product he can possibly get you all. You all want to make sure that you're following him, Aaron Hamilton out of Mark Tree, Arkansas, doing a very, very fantastic job. Okay. Any other questions? I got to get my butt out of here. Any questions? Hey, well, y'all have a blessed rest of the day. Always reach out to me if I can help you with a puppy. And remember, when you purchase from Bunhouse Mizan, when you purchase from Mizan K9 Kennel, you get a lifetime, you have a lifetime consultation for that dog. If you call at 1 o'clock in the morning and you got a problem with that dog, you call me, I'm gonna answer my phone and say, hey man, I'm a little sleepy, but what you got? All of my clients know that. I save them money from going to the vet because I have the responsibility of giving you what you need in terms of consultation because you purchased your puppy from me. Can't say I can do that about everybody's dog, but if you buy from me, you're going to get that lifetime consultation. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, brother. So, if y'all don't have any questions, I think I did my job. I got to get out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed rest of the night. Peace.